Hey everyone, hope you're all doing great. Came on here to say a few things, but first I'd like to say thanks for stopping by Zenful Crochet, and I hope that your experience here is good and I can help you learn some stuff and teach you along with me, because I'm still learning a lot about crocheting, but I know enough to teach you and help you get started and do all that stuff. But last year I was in the process of learning new stitches. Like this one here is the moss stitch. It's one row, no, every other row is single one single crochet and one half double all the way through, and each one, you switch off, so not one row, but each stitch is a single crochet, and then one would be a half double crochet, and then you just work it all the way up like that. This was going to be a armchair cover for myself, and I'm thinking, do I want to continue to do that? I need a whole nother piece like this, I'm pretty sure, or at least half, to hang over the chair, and the arm, my rocking chair down there. And then what else? I could leave it just this, like this, and make it be a placemat on my table. And I'm leaning towards that because I was wanting a placemat, and this is perfect size, so, to cover my TV tray. So I think this whip will be completed as a placemat instead of an armchair cover for now. I can make another armchair cover out of another type of yarn or another stitch altogether. And also I have in here, this is my Japanese knot bag idea. And here's this one. I forgot about this one. This one was my fingerless gloves that I did. Only one of, and started another from, no, not from this. I don't know what to do with that yet. Here's the start of the other one. This yarn is rather thick, but it's nice, it's soft, it's not too scratchy. And then I have this is all I got done of it. Oh, no, this isn't my Japanese knot bag. I thought this one was. What is this? I think I was making I don't even know what I was making with this one. I totally forgot. Oh no. But it could be a placemat as well. I continue going, or like half of part of a bag. Maybe that's what I was going for. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Then we have my granny square knot bag right here, and I still plan on finishing this. It's really cute. The yarn, what is that? I chose was, oh yeah, this was all variegated, and I added the blue on the outside, which is gonna be a mess if I take that apart, so we will not do that yet. And so this is, I want you to see the granny square though. I'm gonna set the phone right here for a moment. Okay, just a sec here. My camera, my video camera is a phone. So here we have this piece, 2 panels done of that. Going back to the other way, here we go. Isn't it pretty how the variegated yarn worked up on this one? Oh my gosh, look at this bag. It's a mess. That's all the black I have left in my yarn, what do you call it? Stash, I guess. Excuse me if that's already getting dry. Hate that. So here's this color, and that one was to go with that one. And this is the one my husband picked out for me for Christmas. This is all Christmas yarn from him and my granddaughter. Then we have one thing I was liking about these microphones. I don't have to speak into the phone or be near the phone, and you'll still hear me pretty all right, except for my fan going. Sorry about that, but it's been hot. Where's the piece? Oh yeah, I was already done with this variegated, so I'm on the blue, and now I gotta find my blue yarn because I don't see it anywhere. Unless my granddaughter has it, or I can just put it. Oh no, I gotta finish the sides with the blue. So I was doing the mattress, or the mattress. So what is that called? I want to say the mattress stitch to side this up. Close this side up. I think that's what it's called, honestly. And yeah, I haven't yet to find a good enough stand now because I have a new phone and I don't want it to be squished into my previous stand. And I don't know how they do it on other ones, but it was squeezing the phone pretty tight in the vice grip, which is what it's for. But I just didn't like it because I have a flip phone. I think it'd be more suitable for a solid phone, not a flip phone. So gotta find something to do with it as another stand for my phone, so you guys can have a better time instead of just doing it this way. So I guess I've got 2 projects in here. Let's see, sit you down again. Sorry for the hand. So I have to pick it up. So I didn't zip it in the middle this time. There's a snag in my bag. I don't know what to do about that. Hopefully it's nothing major. Okay, so yeah, so here we go. I'll pick you up for the moment. As I mentioned before, this holds your projects on top here, and then you have the inside for your yarn and the holes for your yarn to go through. And I am making a big old mess of this. I hope not. Oh no. Oh, it's snagged into the zipper. We have to be careful about that. Oh, come on. It snagged that piece of yarn. But it's fluffy enough that I think it won't matter. Here's my scarf I'm working on for myself. I have 2 of these skeins that I bought the other day at Hobby Lobby, and I did put a video on that. But I did not show you how far I got, because yeah, I did a video on it, but it really wasn't necessary, because now I took it all apart, what I did for that one, and redid my idea of it. So this is 15 rows across. I think I counted, I chained 16 and then I did 15 because you always take off the first one when you're crocheting with some stitches. So we have to basically to get it started anyway. So I have all this going on. It's really pretty, and I used a 6mm hook, and I just worked the double crochets up very loosely, not tight at all, because with the thicker yarn I noticed that some patterns and some stitches will make the yarn real stiff, and I didn't want my scarf that stiff, because originally I did half double crochets and it was just too stiff. This one here is now flowing the way I want it, and that's how big I made them, because if you hold it tighter it's going to be a smaller size of double crochets. So I was going with that. So got that going, and here's this for this piece. That one, and here's the granny square I did yesterday with my birthstone blanket. I was trying to hurry up and get finished before the end of the month, so I rushed one yesterday, and I did a video on it. And not only do I ever have to frog my work on crochet, I have to frog videos too, because I was doing a whole video and did this whole thing from the very beginning, recorded it and everything with my microphone and all that stuff. Really trying hard there to get organized and do videos that, you know, aren't just your basic old video. I want to do something that stands out there some. But I was trying to just go over and teach this granny square pattern, and I didn't realize that my microphone was dead. Because it beeped, but I think it just quit right after. It did have the flashing light for a moment, but yeah, it was dead. So the whole hour and a half, or hour and 45 minutes was gone. Not gone, but no sound at all. Video was there, but no sound. Oh, and plus, you know me, I pause and do my work, so, and I did that several times, of course, through this process of this granny square. But on that note, I think, oh yeah, before I get to, well, here's the other two. I want to say this is a whip, but this is supposed to be a whip, because, excuse me, this is supposed to be a whip anyway. Now, what I was showing you yesterday, the difference was in these, that up here, I didn't add a chain one to the corners of each one. I just stretched it over. And with this one, because I redid the directions, I'm going to watch the video again and realized, you know, you need to do that. So I think the difference is probably these are pointier than these. But I'm not going to do these over. I'm just going to put those in there. Anyway, so I have one more of these to go, as I said. So that's 3 birthstone blanket granny squares for January. After showing you all this, I am going to do one with you, because I feel like it's really needed to. I wanted to show you the whole process of how it goes. And like I said before, I did 4 granny squares, but they were not the pattern that was calling. They were not the granny squares that was going for that blanket. So, and if I'm not mistaken, I think I heard her say that each month is a different pattern. So if that's the case, I'm very excited about that. I cleaned up my area. It looks much better. Oh yeah, there's the poncho I made, and a granny square bag over there that I have not finished. I still need to do the edges and make handles, but it's really cute. And where there are crocheters, what will you find? Pieces of yarn everywhere, but I picked most of them up, and a stitch marker. And here's this one. This one is a booger to work with. It's kind of, I think it's more for really advanced people and not for beginners. I'm not like super advanced, but I'm not a beginner. So we have that one, and it's really lightweight and very pretty and very thin. I think that's why it gets caught up and hard to work with. For my own experience, that is, because it kept separating and snagging. I just don't know what do you call it? I'm not familiar with all of these yarns yet. I'm learning as I go, and learning as I show you too. Now, oh yeah, this was a scarf I was making, and I don't like it. Well, I don't know. It is a long process because I did it this way, all the way down, instead of your usual way, oh yeah, here, I have my one to show you. So this is the way I usually do scarves. You know, just like that. That's how I usually am working my way up to the desired length. But for this one, I chose the lengthwise instead of the width. If that's correct, yeah. So, yeah, that's I thought about if I don't do a scarf out of this, because it was for a special person that gave me a bunch of cookies this past few months, or Christmas time and all, and brownies recently. I forgot to mention her brownies are, oh, what a delight. They were called Brookies. They're half brownie and half, they're hybrid of half brownie and half chocolate chip cookie. And her chocolate chip cookies are to die for. So imagine the both together. So tasty, so good, so sweet and fresh. How she did it. Her baking is always very fresh. Now I don't have a smell. We don't need to get much into that, but that was due to my brain tumor I had removed back in 2010. So real quick, they had to go through my nose, and that is why I cannot smell, because it took the smell away. But sadly, but thankfully not my taste. I pretty much can taste everything. Some stuff tastes different to me now, but not too major. And actually, I find that I can eat more stuff because I didn't have to smell the smell, because I didn't like the smell of mushrooms. But I love eating mushrooms now. And I think I did start a little bit when I had my smell. But it's easier now without the smell. But I still would not want to wish that upon anyone, or have to have gone through that myself. Hey, there's my Mr. Birdies, Mr. and Mrs., I think. Or possibly two misters. We'll find out this spring. I think Kiwi's nose looks a little bit bluer today. The other day it was more purple yellowish color. And now today it seems like all of a sudden it's blue. Oh, interesting fact I found out about budgies, parakeets. It's really strange, but I'll let you know that budgies can glow in the dark. Actual live budgies can glow in the dark, because if you put the, I want to say, ultraviolet light to them, it makes their feathers just it makes them illuminate like bright, like glowing. Their nose, Cere, I think it's called, CERE. Their feathers, certain feathers, not every part of their feathers. I think it was the white ones, a lot of the white, maybe the green too. And I just thought that was so cool. So the video I watched, you should look it up. I don't know what the video was, but it was on YouTube, and it explained all about it. I'm sure if you put in the keywords glowing budgies, or how do budgies glow, try that one. Yeah, that was a really cool fact I learned the other day. And okay, so we're still doing what I have. Now, this covers all my whips, I'm pretty sure. Not too bad from, I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Let's see here. So we got one is this one. That was a scarf hat set that I'm probably not going to make a scarf out of that. This one was my couch caddy, or chair caddy, which is going to be a tablecloth, so this is done. This one here, a scarf what I was going to say earlier, this will make a cute belt, a tie-on belt. So I think that's going to make a belt instead of a scarf. Let's see. It's very long. This is only 3 rows. Unless I get ambitious enough to do a scarf, but I think belt would be cute. A nice belt made out of that, just to tie around your waist, around a sweater or something. If you have pink and gray colors, that would work, or black, and I think it would go with white. And this is my scarf. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is supposed to be a work in progress, but still what I call a whip for January, so I have not finished it. This one is almost done, just got to sew up the sides and make the handle, Japanese knot bag handle, which is really, really cute. And then my fingerless gloves and the bag over there. So that makes 1, we got 2, 3. To be fair, I just recently started this one. 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 whips. That's not too, well, I guess that's a lot, but it's not too terrible, is it? 7 whips. And on that note, I keep saying that phrase, don't I? I think it's fun. I did finish this last year. These are 2025 pieces that I made and finished. Look at all that. But it looks really cool together, doesn't it? I think so. And I did clean up my chair and my desk, but that desk is just too small. But it's cute right there. It's a little black desk. Can't see it because of the chair. But I don't know what to do about working at a desk or being at my bed, on my bed with a little table like this, or I have a little other table that can't find at the moment, which sucks. Yeah, I think I gave it to my. Oh no, it's over there. There it is, under my table. Cool. I could work with that on here on my bed. And there's a cute little butterfly. I want to make more butterflies. Definitely this spring or sooner. But here's a yellow scarf for my mother-in-law. This was supposed to be for Christmas, but you know, I forgot to give it to her the other day. She likes yellow, so that's for her. I hope it's long enough. I can always add a fringe. Look at all the pretty different colors to pick from. My husband did good. And here's this one. This is a knot scarf. I forgot the actual term, but you just place it through there it's really long. Super long. A lot longer than this one, I believe. And we got, what else here? Oh yeah, this is a purple scarf that I'm giving to my sister-in-law. And excuse my dry throat there. I need to take a drink. All right. Let's just pause for a moment. No, I don't want to pause. Do I? I just want one drink of water. We'll sit you here. No, not there. Back on the thing I had over here. Look how quickly all that becomes somewhat of a mess. An organized mess. Organized mess right there for you. Drink of water. Still recording. Why is the other side black? Oh, I know why. Oops. There you are. One thing I find is that jazz music is so relaxing. Oh, here's another thing. I'll show you. Do you see how my mind is? I just bounce everywhere. I wanted to show you. No, not me. Sorry. I'm not up for camera today. But, what is it? This is a cat coaster that I had made last year for a present for my mother-in-law, and I kept the one that didn't look right to me. So now recently I found it's a perfect area to put your jewelry. Look at that. So yeah, perfect area for jewelry. Perfect little spot just to throw it down, you know, when you want to take it off at night or whenever. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so let's do, we're at 26 minutes. It's not too bad. I think I'm going to show you how to start. And let's sit you down here. I'm going to put away all this stuff. Wish I had a bigger craft room, but I just have a craft corner, which I'm grateful for anyway, you know. Can't be too picky these days. Life's too short. Fingers again, sorry. Just folding up all these whips here. So we got that one back in my bag. Japanese knot bag. That first one, I have no idea what it was exactly. I'll have to just, maybe it's in, I bet it's in one of my videos. Pretty sure. So that's a good thing about videos, because you can log yourself and keep up with what you're doing and not forget. Videos are great, right? Okay, here's my scarf that I'm working on now, which is turning into spaghetti. But not too terribly. There we go. But I would want to leave the red out. Yes, definitely the red. Okay, so now I'm going to put the scarves away. Oh yeah, what else I had in there was, oh, me and my sidetracked. Okay, sidetracked all the time. I'm always sidetracked. This was a bag I made. I still have more whips. Duh. Put all that. Oh yeah. It's 2 scarves. Excuse me, I'm already scratchy. Jeez. Can't catch a break, but oh well. So 1, 2, and 3 scarves. 1 shell bag. It's a shell bag. It's really cute, actually. I like it. It was kind of hard, but not too bad. The top piece was interesting to work up. What else we got? Oh, another bag. This will make a good Easter bag or a good tote bag or some, you know. It's got stuffing on the bottom. I stuffed it. It was going to be a turtle, but nah, changed my mind. And this little cute bag I made for my granddaughter. She likes it a lot. Really cute. I just did the tie right there easily. You can take it out and just have it as a flap. You don't have to keep it in there. It's not sewed in, I don't think. I think I just put it through. Here we have, yes, the cat coasters. All, how many did I make? Oh yeah, that's her mug cozy. I think there's 5 in there, possibly 5 or 6. And then my last but not least is, oh yes, this is my scarf. I made this for myself. It's really cute. Here I am making myself another scarf and another scarf and a half. But the one in here was supposed to be for 2026, my first wearable for 2026, but that didn't work out that way. This one is, I have it in my other videos, of course. It is my pocket scarf and has multiple pockets. That would be good for your chapstick or earbuds. This would be good for your phone. Sorry, it's so blurry. And I only put flowers on one side. If I really want to get creative, I could put butterflies on this side. But I think it would, I don't know. Let me see. So this is without. Where's the pocket? I know there's a pocket, right? Yeah, I had it right the first time. So here's the other pocket right here. And I did a different kind of stitch down here for the heck of it, to keep the pocket stuff from falling out. Yeah, that's what I did that for. And the edges are really cute. The ruffly edge I did. And this one is ruffly as well. And with the cute flowers. And it's gray and blue. Here's the other gray and white, I should say. Or was that variegated? This was a variegated yarn. If I'm saying that word right. Multicolor. The colorway in all of these yarns are so beautiful. I just love it. Especially that one right there. And especially all the ones my husband picked out. They're so pretty. So I think I did quite a bit this year. And not to mention my snowman and 4 gingerbread. What else? A Christmas ribbon meant to be for your hair, I guess. Or to tie on a tree. Sorry for the frogs in my throat. Ha ha. I laugh at my own jokes. At least someone does, right? And then I must say that that's it. But I also want to make myself a vest that I saw was really cute, and I might try to do that before my trip comes around. And I want to do a lap blanket I mentioned in my other video, out of the blues over there. And yeah, so I also hear so much about the temperature blanket, and I think I'll probably start one of those here soon too. Of course, it was really cold, and lately it's been in the 80s. I don't understand. Yeah, but lately it's been in the 80s. And birdies are chirping away. Chirping away. This is a day in the life of Zenful Crochet. And Budgies, of course. Just zenfully relaxing and just trying to dream up more crochet ideas. And what else? Patterns. I want to make my own patterns and sell them and all that stuff. I also want to be an affiliate. So I've been going at this for at least 8 or 9 months, and happy that I have the subscribers that I have. It's not a lot, but that's okay. Hey, I never thought I would get any at all. So, but it's really fun making videos and crocheting and being in this community of people. And when I go online and watch all of your guys' stuff that I see, you know what I notice is each of our personalities come out in our work that we do. And I found that kind of very cool. There's so many different ways to set up your yarn area. There's so many different ways to decide what kind of projects you're going to work on. Or is it going to be granny squares? Is it going to be blankets, scarves? Is it going to be stuffed animals and amigurumi and all that jazz? Haha, get it, jazz. Anyway, yeah. You know, one can get like a bit discouraged, but I'm not, and definitely not bored. I have my moments. We all have our moments though, because I'm not a very active person, and I do my exercises sitting down most of the time, and I can't walk with a regular stride like most people do, like everybody else. So can't run or jump, and I use my wheelchair when I'm out. So not bed bound, but I'm homebound, I guess you say. But I've been that way for like a good 10 years now. And it's been 16 years since my tumor was removed through my nose. The time has gone. And on February 8th, me and my husband have been married 34 years. It's coming soon, right around the corner. I'm so excited. But we've been together 35. Oops, I'm playing with my necklace. I hope that didn't make good sounds on the microphone. I forgot you were all on my shirt. Okay, you know what? I think this is gonna be it for this video. What I want to do is do another video for teaching that granny square. That way it's not one long video, you know. So with that being said, just thank you everyone for coming on. If you are here as a newcomer, thank you. And if you have subscribed and shared or anything, thank you so much. And I appreciate you all. And I'm not gonna quit. I want to keep making videos, and just, you know, it gives me something to do. It gives me fun things to crochet and learn with you guys and work and teach you what I know, and all the pretty vibrant colors you get with crochet and yarn and everything. It all just how can one be bored, right? Yeah, I don't think so. That's why you just continue to learn more stitches and learn more patterns and learn about yarn, because there's a plethora of yarn out there. And I want to thank Cinnamon Stitches. There's a few other people that I have been learning about yarn from. I haven't quite. Crochet Critters is one, Passionate Kelsey, and a newer gal that I can't think of her name at the moment, and I apologize for that. But it's been a Zenfully learning experience for me, and a Zenful way to teach everyone in the comfort of my own home and in my little spot here on my bed. So thank you. Yes. Yeah, let's see. But else, there's something else I was going to say, right? Well, maybe I'll think of it for the next video. Oh boy. Alright, guys. My yarn whips and finished products. Finished pieces of stuff that I made. So that's all I have to share about this as well for now, until I finish more, which that's the goal. And to make more videos of, I want to learn how to do all this, the CapCut I think it is, or other editing sites and software, whatever else I need to get better at making more videos and not just talking. And I like all the ones I see out there that have their little like music with it and video, which is not just them videoing, but the editing parts they do are really cool. That's on my list to do for this year, and I will do it eventually as soon as I find the one that I can work with easily and stuff. Not easily, but easily to learn, because that's how I am. I have to have easy instructions majority of the time. And so, yeah, and making more patterns on my own. I love doing that. This was my own pattern for the most part. No, not necessarily, no, not my own pattern, but my own choice of colors and my own pattern for here. I did follow along for the shell purse, because you have to. to start with until you learn it. Then you can make your own patterns. And this handle was really cool. And it's very long. It's a crossbody. Anyway, on that, I guess I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.